actually get asked that question quite a bit. And the short answer is this: that the Dream Center is a one-stop shop for social services from a faith-based perspective. We have been doing outreaches in the area since 2017 with regards to poverty alleviation, crisis response, disaster response with food, clothing, supplies, etc. With the annexation of our new campus in Highway 69 at the old TYC facility, we'll be able to offer residential services as well. And part of that offering will be faith-based alcohol substance abuse recovery. We'll also be doing a home for children emancipating out of foster care, as well as for people that are veterans that are maybe coming back from deployment and just need a little bit extra time to kind of get their thoughts together and to move forward in life. So basically, whatever need that's out there, one of the things that we look to be able to do with this facility is to be able to meet that need and to create ministries to help people that are hurting. Our motto here is building a better tomorrow by making a difference today. And so in order to build a better tomorrow, we have to be the difference right now where we're at. And that's what the Dream Center's doing. We're also part of the network of Dream Centers nationwide, based out of the original location in Los Angeles, California. Each Dream Center is autonomous. We raise our own funds, we govern ourselves with our own board, but we are part of the network, basically like a franchise, if you will. And so that we can band together to make sure that we have the same vision, the same mindset, and protect the name of the Dream Center. My wife, Vilma, worked for the state of California for approximately 10 years before going to the Dream Center as a missionary in 2001. I actually came to the Dream Center in 2003. We met there, got married there, and became involved in ministry together after we got married. We ran the recovery program, the faith-based recovery program called Dream Center Discipleship. I was there for 14 years. My wife joined me for the last 12. And we just had a desire to help people that were hurting. I've been doing recovery type ministries for nearly 20 years. 1999 in June was when I started working at a homeless shelter in Oklahoma City. And then from there I got the call to come out here in LA in 2003. We came here to make a life for ourselves and to start a Dream Center in Beaumont in January of 2017. We started doing our outreaches later that couple months later, and got a job, settled in for the long haul, and then Harvey happened, and we lost everything. And so in the midst of that pain, the Dream Center launched in a much bigger way. We eventually signed the lease on the TYC facility out on 69, and the rest, as they say, is history. We now have a 50-acre 13 building, 180,000 square foot campus where we're going to be able to pretty much do all the ministries that are operating out of the Dream Center in Los Angeles here, except on a smaller scale. I wish I had the answer for that. It's something that's just within us. We have a desire to help hurting people. And you look around, this area is hurting. Poverty levels, the crime level, the murder rate on a per capita basis is one of the highest in the States, if not the highest. And we look around at the poverty level, and even though it's high in the 20%, but when you factor in female single parents, that number jumps up to over 60% of the poverty rate or below. And so we're here to make a difference. We're here to be the difference and to help people make a better tomorrow for themselves. The how is really important because one of the things that we really focus on is really building community. And, because it's only in building that community that true transformation takes place. Our vision, our dream is to build a community of resilient people whose broken lives are being transformed by the power of the supernatural God that lives inside of them and helps them overcome life-controlling issues. Then those individuals, that once they have been transformed, they are then able to not only apply the transformation to themselves, but to share with others and give that same hope that they found to other people. And it becomes a cycle that just continues to give and to give and to give. And that's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. And the ministry that I've been privileged to do at the Dream Center for the last 14 years, I've had the privilege of seeing 6,000 people come through our program. And it's amazing. Seeing the lives that are changed, seeing families that are brought back together, seeing children that may have never been born without one of their parents going through the program. And it's always amazing to see families reunited that have been torn apart because of drug abuse. And that's the how, through the discipleship recovery program, through the emancipated home residential services, also through life skills, through character trait training, through GED, computer literacy, and through vocational training. All of these things kind of come together because one of the things that we've discovered is that addictions are very selfish. And so one of the things that we try to do, which is the very nature of the Dream Center, is to get people outside of themselves to serve something bigger than themselves, and thus end that cycle of selfishness because they're serving without expecting anything in return. And that's how we exist. That's how we do what we do. When do I get involved, or when do we do what we do? Well, we have this huge campus that God has blessed us with. And we're only paying $1 a month for rent. However, utilities, that's another story entirely. And so we need your help. When can you get involved? The answer is now. We have stories that are yet to be told. Just the other day, I got a letter. Actually, we got 2 different letters from 2 different prisons where individuals are asking when we're going to be open and we'll be able to help them. And actually, one guy kept repeating several times in his letter, "Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? I'm learning to do this. I'm learning to do that. I'm taking college. I'm taking vocational classes. But can you help me learn how to have a relationship? Can you help me learn how to live a life of freedom from drugs and alcohol? Can you help me learn how to be anger-free? Can you help me learn how to be a success?" And that's really why people need to get involved in the Dream Center. When is now? We need prayer warriors, prayer partners that help us pray daily, to pray for us. We need volunteers to come and help us not only do the work of the different outreaches that we do, but also helping us mow and helping us with some of the repairs that need to be happening here. And we also need financial givers. We need financial donors to be able to chip in and help us pay a portion of our $10,000 a month utility bill. And that's really what we're trying to do, because we want to keep this facility alive and open for future generations, because we are here. Bottom line is, we are here to do the difference for this community, for the 3-county area initially of Hardin, Jefferson, and Orange, to be able to reach out and help those that are hurting. And so we need your help, and we need you guys to partner with us. And we just want to thank you. Thank you.